plays Fox Mulder on the hit show The X-Files, and starting tomorrow, you can see him in the brand new movie Return to Me. Please welcome Mr. David Duchovny.
I'm fine. I'm a little nervous about being here because my last appearance made my life a living hell for about 8 months.
You know, you're the like the 15th guest to say that.
I can imagine. But
no, last time actually, this was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
You were on the program,
Yeah.
and you got yourself into a lot of hot water.
No, I didn't get myself into a lot of hot water.
Oh, really? How did it happen
As you may recall, you and your writers came up with an idea for, because I'd wanted to move the show from Vancouver to Los Angeles, you came up with an idea to mock Vancouver and its weather.
Yes.
By planting a Mountie, a bear, and a hockey player in the audience, and have them weeping when I said I wanted to leave Vancouver for Los Angeles. Unfortunately, you don't realize that your brand of searing irony and wit is not
that what it is?
understood in other countries. Other countries, even with English as their first language, like Canada, do not appreciate the subtleties of your own very special brand of irony. And what happened?
We have never had any subtlety here.
What happened was that it was reported seriously, as a sincere statement, and you know, my house was egged. People yelled at me. I became the Rain Man up there.
Right.
Well, I don't want. I honestly, I don't want sympathy. I just want you to apologize to Canada.
I will at some point in the near future.
Now,
we have to have my writers work on it.
For those Canadians out there, that was irony.
You know what, though? It has a happy ending because you wanted to move the show out of Vancouver, and after that...
It does have a happy ending.
You guys moved.
For no reason like I didn't like Vancouver or the rain or anything like that.
No, you're very happy there, but this show single-handedly got you moved to L.A. where you wanted to be the most powerful show in
This is
show
what
business.
is called sincerity.
Yeah. So you're happy now. Everything's good.
Very happy.
Yeah.
I'm just a little afraid to be here, is all I'm saying.
Nothing.
Like sitting next to Andy makes me comfortable now.
That's what he's a calming presence.
Don't touch me.
We have an antiseptic wife. The X-Files, of course, extremely popular around the world, much like our own show. And see, they laugh at that. I'm killing with this sad statement. Do you have to, when a show is as popular as yours is internationally, you got to travel a lot. You have to promote it in other countries. Where do you go? What do you
Well, when we were doing the press for the X-Files movie, we were in Germany, and I remember this one woman. You do about 5-minute interviews with each journalist, and she sat down and she said, "You're a big enema lover."
Enema?
Well, and you know, when in Rome, you know, and this is Germany.
Right.
So, so I said, "Excuse me?" And she said, "Yes, I read many articles. You big enema lover. What is it about the enema that you love?" And I said, "Really? Where did you read that?" I said, "Oh, well, you know, you're interested in PETA." I said, "Oh, animal lover."
Oh, okay.
Yes. And actually, we combined it, and I eventually told her that I do enemas with animals. Because I didn't want to make her feel bad.
Oh, yeah, okay. Now, listen, if you get in trouble this time, it's not our fault, all right?
Let me just say that was written for me.
Yeah, right.
By the writers here.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Bruce Valanche.
Yeah, right.
For you.
Do you, now, you started acting here in New York.
Yeah.
Which is where we tape the show. A lot of people, no, don't. Why? Why would someone, I don't understand why that would get applause. Anyway,
They don't know that you want to move the show to Vancouver. He does.
Please.
He's trying to.
That's my way of either apologizing to Vancouver or really getting them. Yeah. Well, you started acting in New York, then you moved to Los Angeles. Did you have a good perspective to see, is there a difference?
Well, in New York, I started on the stage, you know, as most actors do in New York. And the first play that I remember, we did it in this my class did a bunch of one-acts in an S&M theater, because that was the only one that we could afford to rent. And an S&M theater is one where this woman would get up with her slave and with an audience like this, and they would yell out fantasies that they would have to enact. But on every night, it would be us young actors trying to do what I was doing was The Copulating Mermaid of Venice, California, which was a Charles Bukowski short story that we were doing as a play. And me and my friend, another actor, were playing these guys that watch a hearse unload corpses every night. And one day we steal one, we unzip the bag, it's a beautiful woman. You know, it's an age-old story. I make love to the corpse. My friend makes love to the corpse. I swim the corpse out into the water. She turns into a mermaid and swims away.
I'm so tired of Hollywood remaking that story.
You and me both,
my
friend. So, in our acting class, I said, we need a girl to play the corpse. And, you know, everybody raised their hand. You know, there was 1 million girls ready to play the corpse. But come show night, no girls, nowhere. The woman who ran the S&M theater said, you know, you got no woman, I got a blow-up doll for you if you want to do that. So we were stuck. We didn't have anything. So I said, sure. And I would bring out the girl on a sheet, in a sheet. You wouldn't see the girl. And there was like a piece of wood on the front of the stage, so you wouldn't see my simulated lovemaking with this corpse. So I bring the blow-up doll out at the appropriate time. She has long, stringy hair. It looks kind of like a woman. And
they're very good.
Yeah. Sincerity?
Yeah.
Not ironic there. So then I start to simulate coitus right there on the ground. And what I didn't know about the rubber doll is that when you exert any force on it, the arms and legs fly up like this. So I had this bulwark here, which I thought would hide my movements, but every time I pushed down, the arm and the audience was laughing. I thought it was a very, you know, edgy kind of risky scene. They were laughing, and I realized that her arms and legs were visible every 2 seconds. So in my eternal wisdom, I went out in between shows and I got some ankle weights. And I strapped ankle weights to her ankles and her wrists.
Right.
And so the next time, you know, she didn't.
She knocked you. Next time she knocked you out.
Exactly. Boom.
You let's mention this movie, Return to Me.
Yeah. On that note, it's a family film.
Yeah. Enough about sex with the dead. Now about.
I got range, my friend.
I know you do. We're exploring many areas. Return to Me. This is. I've heard this is going to be it's a good date movie.
It's a really good date movie. I've been guaranteeing that people will get laid when they go see it. I have no authority to make that claim.
I will be the ultimate test.
Well, when I mentioned that backstage, they said that Conan would probably see it alone, and I said, well, guarantee still holds.
You got that doll hanging around? Okay. We have a clip here of the movie.
It's a really sad, moving, and yet very funny film. It's hard to describe, but Bonnie Hunt, who wrote and directed, I think is going to come on tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Is a singularly talented, funny actress and writer and director, and it's not like any movie you will have seen in the last 10 years, and I encourage you all to go see it.
This, what can you tell us about the clip?
Sincerity.
We're going to flash it underneath you.
That's just neediness, really.
Yeah.
This clip is, I am a guy who's lost his wife in the first few minutes of the movie, and unbeknownst to me, her heart has been transplanted into another woman. Sounds like one of your characters for the spring, actually.
Yeah.
And I have just met her, played by Minnie Driver, and now I've come back to try and see her again because there's some connection that I've realized and I can't explain it. And Carol O'Connor, who plays her grandfather, is that sets up this clip right here.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Return to Me.
Come on in and have a beer. Oh, no, thanks. Have to get home to the little wife, do you? No. Yeah. You're not married, then, huh?
No, not really.
Oh. Well, I hope she didn't walk out on you.
No, she passed away.
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, that's very sad. Oh, I hate to hear that. But anyway, come on in. We'll have a pint on it. Meet the lads back here. Now, here they come. Now, this is my friend,
Bob.
Bob. His wife is dead.
Hey, Robin! Come on! Return to Me. Return to Me opens everywhere tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, Friday, April 7th, everywhere.
So, yeah, go see that movie. And David, thanks so much for coming by.
Thanks.
Good luck with everything. David Duchovny, Kira Sedgwick coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.